Shalom and welcome to noahide.info at noahide.info.org. This is your new website. It's a website on the 7 Noahide laws, which is the humanity's heritage as it was given by God at Mount Sinai more than 3,300 years ago to Jews in order to share with the non-Jews, with the nations of the world, for them to be able to civilize the world based upon the 7 principles of ethics that we will go inside of the website, and every single one will be able to discover at his own pace. I have a question for you. Wouldn't it be wonderful to have a guide for life? A guide for life that we are sure about the source, that we are sure that the one that creates us at every single second is the one that is giving us the proper instructions to accomplish the full potential of a human being. For Jews, there is 613 laws, or mitzvot, or commandments. For non-Jews, there are 7 commandments. This is mostly what it is, the purpose of this website. The website is in order for everyone to be able to discover his own potential inside of the 7 laws. As we're going to see, those are explained in this book, in the Divine Code, which is a proper halachic on laws, on the 7 Noahide laws, which many explanations written by Moshe, etc. We'll see the details on the website. There are other books on more inner depth, meditation for the nations by Rav Yitzhak Ginsburg. In any case, this website will allow the nations of the world, in association with their own work and with other organizations around the world that we are working with on the Information Noahide Centers Network, in order to perfect the world. How are we going to perfect the world? We are going to perfect the world with the cooperation between Jews and non-Jews. Jews have the function to share with the world the knowledge of how nature of humankind actually works, in order to bring it to a full potential. So there is an explanation in the inner depths of Torah about the numerical value of the word keter, of the word crown. 613 commandments that are incumbent upon the Jews, plus, according to one of the opinions, 7 laws for non-Jews, for Gentiles, brings a number of 620, which is the numerical value of the word keter, the word crown in Hebrew, which is the coronation of God as King of the world, meaning that this will be a kingdom of goodness and kindness for everyone to fulfill his full potential. Let's now go through a short guided tour on your new website. Before anything, let's say that we are now speaking from Haifa, Israel. There are many rabbis that are going to speak in different languages: French, Portuguese, Spanish, Hebrew, etc. from many different places in the world, from the US, from Europe, from Brazil, etc., etc. Let's go now for a short tour on our website. You will see the first link. It is about the 7 laws themselves. You will have a short explanation on every single one of the laws: believe in one God, not to do idolatry, not to kill, not to steal, not to commit adultery, not to eat apart from a living animal, and to establish courts of law. As you can see, there are some things in common with the 10 Commandments, but these are specific for non-Jews. The second icon is Noahide TV, where you'll be able to see One People, One World from Rabbi Cohen in the United States, different interviews that, for example, with the Ark of Noah going around with games for kids in the United States, different activities, for example, in Arab villages here in Israel, etc. You will have the third icon, which is called My E-Rabbi. My E-Rabbi, if you open it, you will see various rabbis, including Rabbi Yitzhak Ginsburg, Rabbi Aaron Raskin, Rabbi myself, etc. Every single one will speak to you in a different language. Most in English. There will be others that will speak in French. I myself will speak in other languages, and you will be able to follow different classes. Afterwards, you have the icon Noahide e-learning. This is an icon that you can yourself learn at your own pace with different documents that we share with other organizations called Ask Noah International, and you will have your own pages that you can print at your own house and learn, and eventually we can also discuss by telephone and do interactive classes through Skype, etc. Ben Noah, it is the nomination of a Gentile, Ben Noah, who is a human being who inherited the spiritual and ethical heritage of Noah, which is the 7 laws. Then there are different levels of Bnei Noach inside, which is Ger Toshav and Chasidei Umot Haolam. Chasidei Umot Haolam is the pious of Gentiles amongst the nations, which are the ones that are in a higher level of understanding and of divine service according to their own level. You will find then an icon called Nations, which we have shared with Ask Noah International in 18 different languages: Chinese, Korean, Portuguese, Flemish, etc. You'll have brochures in many different languages that you can share with your friends. Then we have the icon of Divine Code, which is this book that we just spoke about, the Divine Code, which is a very systematic and structured order in a system of studies of the Divine Code that you can discover by yourself, and we will learn in the different classes. Divine service corresponds to prayer, good deeds, charity, and the blessings that a Gentile is able to do. Then you have an icon called Gates of Wisdom, which correspond to the 7 inner levels of the 7 noahide laws, which is Gate of Unity, Gate of Faith, Gate of Kindness, Gate of discipline, etc., etc., that will bring us into a more inner understanding of how the 7 emotions of the heart work. Then you have an icon on Mashiach and redemption, which is the ultimate state of perfection of the world. You'll be able to discover it at your own pace and to be filled with the light of this state of consciousness. You have an icon on the 3D temple that will stand in Jerusalem that has a part for the Gentiles to come and offer praises to God. You'll be able to discover this in 3 dimensions. Then you have our Noahide shop that will be able to order the Divine Code, edited by Rabbi Schulman in the United States, but he was written by Moshe here in Israel, so you can order it here in Israel or in the United States or in Europe or elsewhere in the world. You have also the booklet of prayer inside, and you have other brochures on the 7 Noahide laws. And finally, you have the Information Noahide Centers Network that will be available in the next weeks, months. They are already available in the United States, in certain points in Brazil, in Europe, and of course here in Israel. Other than that, we have a global center that you can call at any time at 00972 5842 452 3535, or contact us at noahide.info @gmail.com, or for sure come to our website noahide.info and discover yourself the true richness, the true treasures that God entrusted you in order to bring the world to civilization in a true and ultimate perfection, in order for humanity to exploit its full potential. Be in touch.